Hello there Malaysia, this is Gerryko here and this is a Wait a Minute production. Today is the 2nd of May 2014. Sorry, 2nd of June 2014. It's a Monday, it's 2:50 p.m. Yeah, I'm having my lunch. This one here is a medium-sized Wantan Mee with a bit of a spiciness. Not so spicy, but it's just a bit of spiciness. Yep, 4 ringgit 50 cents. Where am I? I'm in a place called Taman Bukit Mewah, not Merah. Merah is red, Mewah is luxurious. Mewah is luxurious. So this restaurant is called God knows what. So I have to stitch the thing. So let's get on tracking. Actually, I don't want to do a review on the food, but since I always do stuff, might as well do it. Might as well. Just after the called Renaissance food breakfast, which is not bad indeed. It's time for some local cuisine, which is the Wantan Mee here. There's some chili on it. This is quite a different. It's very hot. It's quite a different take on Wantan Mee with the not the type of soya sauce and dark black sauce. And it's not like Olo Mee of Kuching or Sarawak. This is the pickled chilies, of course. The pickled chili is not with soy sauce. It's with the juice that pickles the chilies. So when it comes to the soup, normally when it comes to Wantan Mee, it's supposed to be quite salty. But this one is not salty at all. So it comes with about 4 wontons. So if your noodles is not salty, then there's no point in putting the soup on it. So it's good for people who have hypertension, so you don't eat too much salt. Go and have this Wantan Mee. Wantan Mee is not bad. It's not bad. It needs getting used to, of course. As good as tea, I guess, since it's almost 3 p.m. So why am I in this Taman Bukit Mewah? Because I want to find the hobby shop called JS Hobby. That's the only hobby shop that is found in the internet in Johor. There are bound to be a more hobby shops, but I guess JS Hobby is the only one. So there's some places which I did not film at all. I was with my buddy Zairi Abdul Muhammad. So you cannot film him eating pork since it's not supposed to eat pork. But there's one old town of Johor Bahru which is siu mai. The siu mai was big and very cheap. It's in some kind of place which is old town of Johor Bahru, I think. And it looks like Penang, kinda. And it's famous for its coffee, and I forgot where it is. I don't know where it is actually. Kinda like quite far away. So as time goes by, the meal will become a bit non-moist. So put some soup on it. I haven't tasted the wonton yet. It's a wonton, of course, with pork or prawns, who knows. No idea. It's always a bad sign when there's no idea what is supposed to be the meat. So today I took the breakfast of Hotel Renaissance was great. I only ate 2 plates, no third plate, because my stomach was upset once you like drink juice with coffee, that happens to me. I don't know why. And there's one group of supermodels, very pretty Chinese girls. Oh my god. Then I took a cab or taxi from Renaissance to Larkin. Cost about 15 bucks. Tip the fella taxi driver $5. So again, when it comes to like say Johor Bahru, the people here are not as well off as the Kuala Lumpurians, even though Singapore is so near. It's supposed to be like wealth, supposed to like overflow or spill over from Singapore since it's such a rich country, but no, not happening here. In fact, it's the other way around. Singaporeans come to Malaysia, they buy very cheap stuff and therefore hiking up the price. Property, all the usual stuff goes up. Cost of living goes up. But the wages of the normal Malaysians in Johor, well, it stays the same. And there were a lot of complaints about the change of the holidays from Saturday and Sunday, which is the norm, except for if you are in Kelantan or Terengganu. Johor Bahru at the beginning of this year switched from Saturday Sunday as a holiday to Friday Saturday as a holiday, therefore effing everything up. Trade from Singapore, family as well, kids who come back home, and the breadwinner has a Sunday off, and Sunday is a school day and you can't spend time with the children. So yeah, I think it needs time to get used to this stupid rule, I guess. So the Wantan Mee here is so-so only. I mean, good as a snack. I don't want to like stay at the apartment and starve to death and just eat the oats and nuts. Ugh. So the taxi driver also said that they say the food in Singapore, okay, for chicken rice is like 2 Sing dollars. I convert it to Malaysian, it's like 6 ringgit. Well, in Johor it's the same shit, it's 6 ringgit. So that's how you can compare the price of food. And the Singaporeans still come to Malaysia to buy sundry stuff like bread and all the everyday life things, because it's cheaper in Malaysia. And according to the taxi driver, he also says that a lot of Malaysians, normally like say Ipoh people, they tend to like live in Johor and commute from Johor to Singapore and work in Singapore and come back at night. The problem with that is it takes 2 hours to actually go from across the causeway, which is the bridge that connects Singapore to Johor Bahru. 2 hours to and 2 hours from. So 4 hours just to commute from Singapore to Malaysia and Malaysia to Singapore, whatever. But the money is always 3 times more than what they can get in Malaysia, I guess, or 4 times. Maybe 3 or 4 times. Then I was wondering, why don't they just stay in Singapore, these Malaysians? Well, they can't because they can, but the amount of money that they have accumulated or acquired monthly will be drained because the rental in Singapore is very, very expensive. About 600 Singapore dollars just for one small little bedroom. but you can actually get it cheaper in Johor Bahru, definitely. So they might as well slog it out, waste 4 hours of their daily lives just to spend it on the roads, crossing from one border to another. So that is what life is like in Johor Bahru. So what else did the taxi driver say? You can always get a lot of good shit from the taxi driver about what's happening around in their respective areas of work. So it says that I asked them whether the crime rate in Johor Bahru is that bad, as bad or worse than Kuala Lumpur. He says it's okay as long as you are smart and not go around walking at areas that you should not be walking at the time that you should not be walking around, like say at night, then you would be fine. And be careful of the Indians or Malays, he says. So I guess everything is depends on luck. Because there's somebody else, some other people who say that you're not a Johorian until you have been mugged at knife point, which is quite scary indeed. But I ask the people around here, they say, it's alright, just be smart and take care, something like that. I hope it won't rain at this place. So what else have I gleaned from today's adventures? I'm brave enough to actually come out of the Larkin residence to go and see what the hobby shop is like, or try to find it, because I'm afraid of getting lost. There's bound to be a lot of things to see and film in Johor Bahru, definitely, but it only takes time and Google Maps. Unfortunately, I don't have internet connection. The last internet connection was this morning in Renaissance Hotel, which has a very good, excellent internet service, really good. So I guess that's about it. This is about Johor Bahru, Singapore, Hotel Renaissance, Wantan Mee, and whatever. And also, of course, about JS Hobby as a hobby shop, which I hopefully can find. For sure I can find it, because I am already in the area where it is supposed to be. This is quite nice herbal drink. Let's take a look around. It comes to like say Johor Bahru is the capital. Johor Bahru is actually a very small territory. It's very small, and it's very near Larkin. Larkin is I don't know what it is. It's quite a big area. Johor Bahru is the town. It's actually just one street. It is, according to my friends, say that is quite pathetic. Yeah, it's very small, Johor Bahru. It's a small little capital city, and it's all the other stuff is all spread out around Johor Bahru. So all the stuff that you want to see is actually scattered everywhere. So I don't even know what to expect from all these places, because I also don't know what places I can like film and explore. So I guess I have only about 1 or 2 nights left in this Johor Bahru before I go back to like Petaling Jaya or Kuala Lumpur. Because there are a couple of events on Saturday and Sunday at different venues that I have to film. I did not like interview many cosplayers. I mean, there are quite a number that I wanted to interview, but circumstances predicts or dictates that I did not get to interview them. But at least I got to interview Sok Yin. I think the one who was portraying a Red Riding Hood. Very pretty girl. Very pretty girl indeed. with a very lovely smile. So I guess that's about it. See you later in JS Hobby, and bye bye.